good spot. 7:24 now. Keep hearing turkeys out in the distance. It's pretty awesome. It's always a good experience. Still no sight yet. It's still early. Either that or I picked a really bad spot. Time is 8:11. Don't say it's because I keep checking in, but still haven't seen anything. I had a couple of hunters that went by me. They may have scared some off, I don't know. I can't stay all day, I gotta get back home to the kids. It makes me sad that these conservation areas are kind of being let go of. Even with the amount of money that we spend, funding still gets cut by the state, and conservation is on the bottom of the barrel. Irritates me a lot. Coming in this morning, I almost missed the trail that would have went down to where I needed to go. And who would know? I don't know where I would have ended up. But it is what it is. I'm looking down on a spot right now that I'm pretty sure would have been a pretty good spot for a feed plot. Not a very big spot. Or even just, clover or a feeder or something. But yeah. Right down there. You can't tell it goes down. That area right over there flattens out. Yeah, trail. There's a trail that goes out to an opening over there. I'm watching. Goes up a hill. I'm also watching this lake. There's an edge over there. And then there's a trail that goes up that way. That goes up to the vehicles. That's what I'm watching. 8:46. Now I'm trying to come up with a new game plan. I'm going to come back either tonight or tomorrow. I may come to the same spot because I already put down the deer pee. So it may stay the whole time, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, I haven't really seen anything. My brother's in the field right over there. Right over that way. And he hasn't seen nothing. I heard shot about 5:30 this morning over that way. It wasn't them. Him and his friend. Keep looking at the lake. I don't see nothing. Yeah. Some heart just pounded. I was sitting here, I was looking out. Next thing I know, I see this buck who's trying to line the pond over there. By the time I got my gun out there, I couldn't get a good shot. Somebody's out there calling. We'll see what happens. I may hear somebody shoot here shortly. Wish I could have got that shot, but I'll tell you what, that feeling you get in your chest. Wow. I saw it coming. Right across right there. And then what happened to the ridge line? The idea that I just seen one does at least give give me some sort of hope for this spot. I think I'm going to put some deer urine out on the other side of that lake later. Yeah. So I put these earmuffs on, and they're the battery-powered ones. And I can't believe how well I can hear. I took them off for a second, then I realized it just went, I couldn't hear nothing. And then I put these on, and I can hear the wind, I can hear the birds. I guess I've got an illusion. I'm gone partially deaf. So I think it's going to be time to invest in some hearing aids or something. It's pretty sad that it takes me going hunting to figure that out. I just put them on because I was bored. I'm still watching, waiting. So I didn't see anything else after that. I got a little too cold. The wind was just blowing too hard. Any excuses I can come up with, honestly. But yeah, even my brother said that it's just too cold for whatever. So off I'm going to go get lunch. Just passed by a couple of hunters that were on the road. Oh, they got a really nice blind right there. I know it's never a guarantee when you have your own land, but if you do it the right way, you can get deer each year. I think that's one thing that me and my brother's going to go in on is, well, first we're going to do the shop. We're going to buy eventually we'll buy, but right now rent a automotive shop. We're hoping to do that this year. In the next couple of years, we're hoping to put a down payment or purchase a piece of property, get it all gussied up, and get it ready for deer hunting. Kind of be like our own managed little area. And that's the idea, is eventually get off public property. It's where you're not allowed to do much on it. You can go out to these public land and scout, look, this will be the right area, maybe this will be, but with conservation getting the funding every year, there's plenty of areas that's not getting the work and care that it deserves. I tell my brother, I was like, if I had a tractor or something, I'd come out here and I'd mow, I'd put in plots, I'd do something, but liability purposes, they won't allow that to happen. That's why if we have our own piece of property, then the idea of having, corn plot, bean plot, clovers, even feeders on some spots, push them into certain trails, into a certain area, grow the deer to where they have, 20 plus point, where they got a big rack, pretty much, is what I'm trying to say.
That's what he said, right?
One of these steers, and we're going to do it one of these times. It's going to be expensive. Speaking of which, there's property for sale. Huh. Well, it's one hell of a hill, though. We're heading off, and we're, I wonder if the house is for sale, too. Interesting. Nice little valley. Be a nice property you have. Mossy Oak Properties. I'm all the way out here in Lynn. This would be like, my wife has, her family, they have what they call the farm. It's about 100 acres. They hunt out there. I unfortunately do not have the ability to hunt out there because they just want to keep it between father and son, which is understandable. It sucks because they get deer every year. I mean, they get large deer, but they work at it. They put in the effort each year. They take the tractor out, they mow, they plow, they put out plots, they do this, they do that, and they even have their own cabins out there. Little, like, her dad has a camper out there, and her grandpa has a little shed that they made for, you know, has bathroom, heated, cooled. They go out there all year round. Even has Wi-Fi and satellite TV out there. So it's not that bad, I guess. That's one of these goals that me and my brother want to do. I want for my family to prosper and not be at the low end of the totem pole for anything. I am so sick and tired of this poverty bullshit. And I'm sick and tired of... I'm tired of being tired. The only way that I can never do anything is if I put in the hard work and effort. A lot of time that backfired, but you know what, I'll keep going. So, we'll even have cows out there, chickens, maybe. It'll be a working farm, you know. Because with milk being at like almost $4 a gallon, I don't know, maybe it'd be cheaper to have a dairy cow. Maybe it'd be more expensive. Hard saying with the price of feed. Which, if we have, you know, little areas to plant corn and beans and all that, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. The only thing is, like, the nutrients. Buy that stuff. But if you had the way to make pellets, which, honestly, 90% of it's corn, gluten, a couple other things inside of it, you can make pellets yourself. It's just a thought. But like I said, we're heading up to go grab something to eat. Heading up to Lynn. And I may come back tonight. You'll see me about 5 seconds, depending on what I do. But either it'll be tonight I come back, or tomorrow morning. So, yeah. So I'm on day 2 now. Today's Sunday. I decided I'd pick a different spot in the evening time. So it's 3:48. I found myself a clover field, so I got kind of buried in the trees a little bit. Alright, but don't hear it now. Little fox hearing them. So now it's just a wait and see type of deal. Kind of hoping that my cough holds off on me. Doing a little bit of calls here and there. Just got done calling. So we'll see if something comes in. This is my view right here. There's a trail that comes through right over there. Comes into this clover field right here. I don't know if I'm too close or what. Hopefully I'm masked up enough that they will not notice. I just pulled up. I was going to hit up a different spot. The conservation agent showed up. I had no issue with that. I just loaded up my rifle. So whenever he pulled up, I pulled everything out of my rifle and went to go show him my ID card and everything. So of course everything checked out okay. He told me since there's a hunter where I was at, he'd be you know, he wanted me to go to a different spot, so he told me there was a different spot down the way. So that's what I did. Is I went to a different spot. Well, I was going through a lot of things. I was in a hurry. So when you hurry, you kind of lose your stuff. Well, I lost my bolts to my rifle. Yeah, my bolts. I'm in a panic. I go down to these I lost my bolt. Oh crap. Yeah. So we're searching for a good 10-15 minutes. I go back down to the other spot. I'm thinking that hunter, because he left, I was thinking he might have took it. And then I get down where I was backed in at. It was sitting right there on the ground. Yes. So I went in that spot that he told me to go to. That's where I went to. I know in the other area there's like an apple tree and everything, but clover's also good. That spot I was at in the morning time earlier, I think that was kind of like a fluke. So I don't know this. I'm hoping I will be able to see something come through here, and I'm hoping I'm not too close to where they'd be feeding it. And if I am too close, hopefully they won't notice. Closer. Should be able to get a good shot, right? But, yeah. It's a Buck Collector Plus. A spot for doe, fawn, and then the regular buck. Due to reports, that's where the actual call is, down there. A little off that they do. I don't know if I'm doing right. I watch videos, but yeah. That's the Flexstone Buck Collector Plus. Got it from Walmart for like $18. I tried a couple other different calls, but I wasn't really impressed with them, so I decided to just pick this one up. Because, you know, it has that little spot that I can do that. Oh, and the reason why we're in these is their volume control. I can actually hear pretty darn good with these because I'm partially deaf. So, honestly, they're more to my benefit to wear them. And whenever I go to shoot the rifle, try to be a little smart here. So, it's a waiting game. Hopefully we get something. It's 4:29 now. Sun's pretty much left. It's a little bit of light over there, but the light's pretty much going away now. Still hoping it ain't a bad spot to be in. Still pretty windy. But I'm using that dead downwind stuff. Let's see. There's a rub right there. Yeah. Well, another unsuccessful day, but I can't say it's unsuccessful. I mean, still the feeling to be able to go out, go hunting, that's always a fun thing. Wish I could have shown you some footage of me getting that massive buck or a doe of some sorts, anything, even if I could even get a video if they're too far away. But that's how hunting goes. It's kind of like playing the lottery. Never always going to be guaranteed anything. You know, if you got your own private land, you got cameras watching, and food plots set up, and feeders, stands, all that stuff, and you know where they're coming in from, then yeah, you're going to see all these people getting these big old bucks and does, and a lot of people that I've seen on Facebook, I mean, 17 point, 20 point, 25 point, freaking ridiculous. But they didn't go on public land. This is the second time I've been out to this public spot this year. So I'm not like some of the other, and I need to get to be that point. But I'm not like some of the others that they come out here and they watch. They know what's going on. They know where the deer come from. They know, you know, they've been hunting this for years, that they know exactly where they're going in at. Now I did switch spot, and I was in a clover field. Maybe that's a morning thing, because I sure in the heck did not see anything. But I have to work all this week. It'd be kind of nice if I'd be able to get out and go hunting a little bit. But as far as it stands, I am going to end up going out next weekend. Daniel's talking about going somewhere else. I don't like going to new places. It drives me insane because you're playing the lottery again. But thanks for watching this episode of Random Hunting with Jared, and you guys take care.